Hello, I'm Mantastic'c and Fantastic, and today I want to talk about my alt MD1 Sakuya 7x6 swap with Beach Mariel pairing when the God/dragons are boosted. So, using a God or a dragon type card will give you 4 times their respective health, and enemies in this dungeon hit for 3.5 times harder. So, what that means is if you use a team of all the correct typings, you actually have an advantage in terms of the amount of health versus the amount of damage coming in. So, I populated my team with only dragons, so I get to leverage that. And if my team is only built of dragons, all I need to have is 99,100 HP. If I have at least that amount, I can tank Eshimali's big hit. I can obviously tank the gems as well later on. But point of the matter is, if you follow the typing, it does make this a little easier. And I'm just going to discuss about the team I use. So I start the dungeon with Uruka because Uruka has a 7x6 leader skill. And I'm going to leader swap myself into position later on. And she does have some personal damage, not that much. She does have some skill boost. I took skill charge as her super awakening because I want her active skill to charge up more quickly. I don't need the extra damage. You already have potentially 2 damage caps in Sakuya and 4 per Mariel because Mariel's sub-attribute oftentimes can double cap, which is pretty crazy. Sakuya is naturally going to be my leader. I just chose the bind immunity because it means I don't have to juggle and dance around with my Fasca inherit in terms of clearing all binds. It doesn't really matter, I feel, to a certain extent, because like if you can just wait a little longer, you clear the binds of the Fasca inherit, which I'll talk about later. You could probably take skill boost or you could take the 4 attribute, but she always double caps anyways, so the damage really isn't that necessary, I felt. I like Sloth because Sloth is covering, 2 colors. It's covering green, which is sometimes an awkward color, I feel. And they have lots of skill boosts. They have modest amounts of personal damage. You may think a 10 and a 5 attribute is great, but their attack stat is so low that it just really doesn't push out that much output, unfortunately. And other than that, their active skill gives a board unlock, and it changes the board to rainbow with hearts, and it also gives unmatchable and bind and awoken bind cleared. So that is obviously quite a helpful aspect overall. Akine covers red for myself, and she takes whatever super resist is needed for the team. Lots of skill, 6 skill boosts, 2 skill charges, which means her void damage, void active comes up on a more regular basis. Instead of being a 22 turn cooldown, it can be potentially like 8 turns if you're able to hit skill charge every time, which is actually quite doable on 7x6. I already talked about Uruka. I chose Beach Mariel. You want 2 Beach Mariels because their active skill is a 12 turn cooldown with skill charge means 6. So that means 2 Mariels have a 3 turn attack and RCV buff, and if you alternate between them, that's 6 turns of coverage. With skill charge, they actually create a perfect loop as long as you don't get skill delayed or you don't miss the 5 color activation. And then, amusingly enough, every single card on my team actually has the ability to create a rainbow board with their base active skill, which helps with consistency, because the only time I die is I forget to match my 4 specific colors, or I don't have my 4 specific colors. Basically, just not matching my 4 specific colors results in death, but other than that, things are quite pleasant. In terms of my inherits, I chose to use Red Mieda's gem. I spent so much time farming for this, but it's so worth it because it's a superior weapon assist swap to Neptune, because I feel that the lower cooldown gives you more flexibility. It can ease up some aspects of team building. It gives tape resist, which means you don't have to run certain things that have tape resist. So again, cleans up the team building there. 2 poison resist helps, but what I like most about this active skill is that, yes, you do leader swap, which is great, but you also give a movement time buff, an RCV buff, and an attack buff. So you give a universal buff, which is perfect for floor 2, because on floor 2, you actually have a preemptive that may potentially give you negative, like loss of movement time or loss of recovery. And Mieda's weapon just solves all of that perfectly. I like this for that reason. Again, 7x6 swapping is favorable for this dungeon as well as Shura 3. And Shura 3, amusingly enough, floor 2 has an RCV and a time debuff, so this is naturally going to make your life much happier. I chose Christmas Tamaja just to preserve the weapon, the delay, and to preserve the unmatchable and full bind awoken bind. And also the delay means I unsynchronize the carbuncles for a hit, which means I'm able to tank them with relative ease. I don't have to like gamble on killing one of them or killing both of them and advancing too quickly. All I need to do is just tank one. But amusingly enough, I can tank with Mariel's Inherit. I just jumped past Uruka because it's just Fake and Rai, which is Cloud and 2 team HP and a skill boost. This is Pop's weapon. Pop's weapon gives me 2 team health and 60% poison resist. So if Mieda's weapon, 100% coverage. I like to get as close to 100% without exceeding it. So actually, amusingly this time, I have 100% in every resist without overshooting, which means I didn't waste anything, which is definitely great. For Pop's weapon, when it overcharges, I'm able to utilize a 75% damage reduction shield, which means I can tank stuff. I could tank floor 1 more easily. There's just options overall. And then finally, the Fasca Inherit gives you lots of passive damage for the light attribute. It doesn't matter too much for Sakuya, but it makes a big difference for your Beach Mariels because their sub-attributes are much more likely to double cap, and then in turn they become a 4 damage cap card because their main and sub-attributes both double cap for a total of 4. 8.4 billion damage per Mariel is quite amazing overall. And for Akine, I forgot to mention her weapon, is that for Beach Fujin, it gives me another option for color crossing in order to remove sticky blinds. It's not really that relevant. Team HP, Team RCV, cool. But it's more so for the active skill. I wanted another Void, Damage Void. I only need 2 turns at most. So again, this is 2 turns, so I'm safe. And it also gives me 2 turns of damage absorption cancellation. And that is actually quite helpful because with damage absorption cancellation, I can bounce around of Uruka. So both Uruka and Akine's Inherit have the ability to utilize damage absorption cancellation, while both of them provide void, damage, void. So basically the idea is I can have both of them be utilized as needed. I don't have to juggle as much instead of just relying on one in order to have, say, a Fujin style active skill. It gives me a bit of flexibility potentially if I get Blue Albert. And as a whole, I found this team worked quite well. I made one mistake playing through the dungeon. I forgot to use the burst on Mariel, but I didn't get the spawn that was problematic afterwards, so it's okay. And as a whole, this team does dish out tons of damage. You don't need to run 100% damage reduction because you do more than enough to kill Dark Albert. It shouldn't be an issue. Like I said, you have so much damage output potentially with Mariel's and Sakuya, and it's just a matter of keep hammering home until he dies. If you have Sakuya's active with her gravity up, fan-freaking-tastic, because that was 18 billion damage worth of gravity against Dark Albert. So, hopefully this video provides you some insight as to why I chose these cards and this setup. Uruka does have the recovery or spinner clear. It just helps a little bit when sometimes spinners get a little clogged on the board. And then Poison Surge, Jammer Surge just makes life easier. So let us now enjoy the actual gameplay footage. And Eshibihaku, no, well, I have the basic Hello Kitty. I need to dump some active skills because they overcharge. This overcharges, and well, might as well leverage this delay a little longer. Trying to just trigger. If I pop my big shields, why not? I gotta dump stuff anyways. I'm swapping extremely soon. Alright, now I can kill and then I want to swap afterwards. Still just kind of relearning 7x6. And Armored Bunny Bear says they're still sorting their box, so there's so much nonsense to go through. Gosh darn. And hello, ECW Star. Welcome back to the stream. How are you today? Okay, leader swapping with the red Mieda Inherit means I overwrite every debuff. Fun times. I might as well dump this Mariel as well. When I think about it, I should be mass attacking more. Oh well, it's fun. And I wish you luck, Osama. It's locked, it's okay. I feel like I have maybe too much health even, as weird as it sounds. Oh, looks like we're getting a spam call. How about no? Okay, I need a light orb out of here. Well, just gonna use the Mariels and keep going. As long as I keep hitting skill charge, they will charge up in time. A spam call from a different province left me a message. So inconsiderate. Now I have to go clear that notification. Black mages, how in the world do I have 400k raw HP? It's because it's alt MD1. And alt MD1 has certain types boosted. It's, yeah, because what's the typing that's boosted? It is dragons and gods. Therefore, everyone's a dragon, so everyone's getting the massive health bonus. And hello, Sunday. Welcome to the stream. It is Monday today, but you're more than welcome here, of course. Alright, got my other Mariel up to overwrite, well, this board. I missed the light orb spin out. Oh shoot, did I mess up my... I messed up, I didn't match water. I hope this kills. And I hope there's no preemptive. Whoops. This is what kills me all the time. I just mess up not matching the colors I need. Don't preemptive me, please. Alright, we're still alive. Oh, well, that's not a cross to get rid of the sticky blinds. Oops. Gotta start smacking through your void. I really need to start making crosses. I also forgot to use Mariel for the burst. Oops. I always keep forgetting that sometimes. It's dead. Okay. So, I don't have my void damage void up yet. Well, there's no more sticky blinds, so that just makes my life a little happier. Okay, I have to use Uruka and make sure I do kill. And I want to make sure I have a board changer for the next floor as well. I'm just going to use Uruka. I have the board changer in Mariel. This is fine.
Alert, alert. Sensational subscriber detected. Wow! Wow!
Oh, shoot! I don't have Mariel's burst. Oh, that's why I'm in trouble. Oh, shoot. If I get the silly thing on the next floor, I think I'm dead. Oh, shoot. I messed up. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, maybe it won't be the bad spawn. You know that? Maybe it just won't be the bad spawn. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Please be Sakuya. 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 Yes! Okay, so imagine I did that properly. I didn't do that properly. Okay, Mariel. Ooh, I do not have activation. That's kind of awkward. I don't actually have activation anymore. That, like, one blue orb just got hunted down. I'm thinking how I think I need to use Mariel again. Oops. I grossly messed up my cascade there. It's okay. Okay. Oh, I have almost no light orbs now. Wow. Alright, I got Christmas Tamadra, but I have Akine as well. I still am okay. More locked orbs, because why not? I have no Mariel up. Just keep that in mind. Still no Mariel, but I have actives. I've got to smash through this void. My attack is greatly lowered. We're going to wait for Mariel to come up and then I'll overwrite it. Okay. Goodness. I have my actives up for this. Give me 1 sec. I need to double check how much health this has. $18 billion. I can do 10 damage caps worth if I get enough stuff. Especially if I use Sakuya first. Yeah, especially if I use Sakuya first. Cause, oh wait, no, I do half damage of light. Never mind, it's not really likely to kill. This is awkward. I need to rethink my damage output. Instead of doing 8, 10, I do 5. 5 plus... no. 5 plus 8 is... wait, no. I do a total of 2, 3... 2, 4, 6, so it's 3 caps. 3 caps plus another... 4, so 7. 7 caps is how much again? Nowhere near enough. This is going to take a few turns then, eh? I feel like I need to tickle it down. Under 50%, it locks my HP at 50%. Is that going to be death for me? Let me think. I'm just trying to think how I can manage my damage. Because the half-light does hurt. I can't do 15. I can do only... 5 3, 7. 7 caps. 7 caps is 14 and a bit. I'm really close if I use Sakuya's gravity, but not quite. It feels like I'd be a huge risk I'd be taking. Unless Sloth somehow magically does enough damage. I don't want to go below 50% health. I'll just use the Christmas Madra, and I'll try to make less combos. Okay, I think this would work then. Because I said I have 7 caps. That's enough now. Okay. Forgot to match dark. Oh well. Look at this. I am going to just take my time to let things charge back up. Because I don't have all my void damage voids up anyways. So I'd rather just play it safe. I have a lot of time to kill Patty, I'm pretty sure I do. And this may even do some damage throughout the burst. Not much, but some. He has 36 billion health. Okay. I think I have a lot of time. This is actually... Oh, shoot. That Mariel overcharged. Oh, that's bad. Well, I guess on the bright side, it's also got a weird active that gives me a shield. I guess that should save me. I'm pretty sure it will save me. Pretty sure it does. Yeah, I have enough shield. I'm fine. Oh, it doesn't even hit me anyways. Why am I so afraid of this? I want to try and clear some spinners away, because they are kind of annoying, and I feel like it will mess me up eventually. So I have to dump Uruka, which means if I get Blue Albert, it's a little more awkward. Unless I can just get Akine up all the way, which is also a backup. I definitely need 2 turns to kill this. So I'm going to wait one more turn. Okay, have to kill now. fine. One more turn. Oh, good. Found the skill charge. That helps. Black Albert. All I need to do is kill it fast enough. All I need to do is kill it fast enough, and I definitely can. I'm going to use Sakuya's gravity to help this along. So, we're going to avoid Damage Void again with Akine. There's no purpose anymore. If I don't kill it in 7 turns, I die. But the gravity now works for 18 billion damage, because why not? Alright. I don't have activation, so I'm just going to use an active again. Where's my Mariel? Why is it not up? Okay, Mariel comes up now. I lose the color advantage there, unfortunately. I think I should be fine. Let's see why I wouldn't be. I missed up my cascade at the bottom there. Well, I found big blobs of light Skyfalls. Like I said, I have so much time still. Yeah, so much time. I don't get light orbs, though. That is weird. Okay, I cleared everything but the 2 light orbs. Okay, we're still fine. I'm pretty sure this kills, and this is great. Pretty smooth, this team. Especially when, you know, my types are boosted. Pew, pew, pew. Another Black Albert. Fantastic overall. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty, so hopefully this video gives you some idea as to what you can do to tackle Alt Dimension God Dragon boosts if you have Sakuya or Mariel. It's like basically identical to the team I would use for non-Alt version, but now I have even more health. And I realized, looking back, I probably have too much health. I probably could just lose some of my HP, and I'd be perfectly fine. Just add more like bonus damage awakenings perhaps to make every floor a little bit smoother. So with that being said, hopefully you all have a truly fantastic day. I got a Balden gem. I wish you all the very best of luck in your own pad adventures, and happy puzzling.